Greetings everyone, please give a moment to make sure everything's set on up. Is going. YouTube actually boot up in a reasonable amount. Rumble is booting up. Looks like everything's good to go here. Let me check my other computer. And looks like everything is good to go. So, going to get started. My microphone going? Yes, it is. Perfect. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age of Empires 4 replay. On bottom right side as the yellow Mongols, we have the worm. All that I know is we should praise the worm, right? On top left side as the blue Ottomans, we have MYI and Totand, or however you pronounce it. And we do have a early barracks for the Ottomans. We're not a I guess he's assuming that since he's fighting against Mongols, he's probably assuming that he's going to be fighting against a spearman rush. He is still cooking up wood. He's gone for an oval first. Will we see ×2 villagers? I guess we'll wait soon enough. Additionally as well, sometimes the oval can be a little bit far away from the town center. In this case, it will not, and he's going for early pasture, so... And this will be next to the oval as well. This should... I haven't done the math of how many pastures to villagers now. Before I knew it was 30, then they did some changing around some of the sheep. I think it's still the same, and with next to pasture should be 4 villagers per sheep. So you should be able to sustain quite a good amount of village production from that single pasture, or food production. Doesn't have to venture too far out. The Mongol player does find a good number of sheeple to lead the glory and not the slaughter. And he has collected enough gold and putting this next to the wood. So I think he's eyeing for a secondary town center. This does not look like a aggressive play. I can't say he's going for like Magudai. Maybe he's going for Archer Horseman. But I think he's going to go for the Silver Tree and not for the Deer Stone. But I have no idea. Oh, the Mongol player had a lot of extra gold in store. Maybe he collected a little bit too much. He's going back on the gold now. He is going for Deer Stones. He has some sort of precise build order, I'm guessing. Tiny train networks being built with 2 and now 0 villagers, now 4 villagers. We got a number of spearmen there. He's actually herding some deer to this town center. It looks like he did a pretty good job of that. My apologies, I missed that. We do got a wheelbarrow. So I have no idea what he's planning. Oh, that's a good number of sheeple. Finds 15 sheep. Over here we do have these number of sheep, but 2 of them are the herdable sheep. Or not herdable, the pasture sheep. Yeah, I think Baloo just found a lot of sheep. Now got archer range, so he is going to eye for market archer range, so he may be eyeing for Collins Hunter, Magudai. He does have a significant amount of stone stored on up. Magudai 150, so he has enough to 2 × 2 Magudai, and then perhaps get out 1 Khan Hunter. Wouldn't hurt to get out a second Khan Hunter. Redundancy is always nice to have. The Harlem player can go for Supply Heat to counter, which are slower than Horsemen, but Magudai are some of the slowest cavalry in the game. Or we do see the Khan Hunter being put on field. Or no, it's Magudai. I get the icons mixed up a little bit too much. I think that's 2 × 2 Magudai. Yep, and he always has still a significant amount of stone. The con center is 120. In which maybe going for times 2 con. Oh, Scott does spot the standard ore market, and now that's not deployable. He's going to need to divert the Magadai down there. Searching for another Magadai. He wants to be aggressive on the field. Early outpost deploy on the field with an arrow stuck already, so this area is completely untouchable by Magadai. So now with Khan's Hunters, I suppose the game +1 range is quite nice. He tried pushing with a scout there, unsuccessful. Does Sheep Carcass stop a marker from being placed? The Magadai takes some massive damage there and goes completely down. Oof. He does throw a spearman inside there, just get the extra arrows firing immediately. And now he's just going to be ignoring the sheep. So, sizable loss there by losing Magadai to the Watchtower. Magadais are expensive. And the Ottoman player is going to age up now, go to the mid-Imperial Armory. The Mongol player has not gotten any harassment done. So far he invested quite a bit in these Magadai. They're very expensive for what they do. And when opponents age up, he should just go for Lancers. That'll be hard to counter to the Magadai. Not only Lancers move faster than Magadai. Just give you a reference point, 1.56. Standard horseman speed is 1.62. So not only they're basically bulletproof, you can use that to put pressure on the field. On the takes a bit of damage there. He does have a bit of, or she does have a bit of health there. Health regen. Goes into hunting scouting falcon, which can be cast both by the Khan Hunter, as you can see here, as well as the Khan. And we do have some traders employing the field. The Mongols player is trying to get some economy going, but that marker was severely delayed by that single scout. You know how the age of the Kurultai? We already have 4 passions in the field because Mongols can't really provide. They can't really venture out on the map, in my opinion. If they just lose map control, they disintegrate. But this will provide them an X amount of sheep production, since it's also near the Ovo. The Ovo is a standard size Ovo of 1200, not a 2400. In fact, both the 2400 stone deposits in the middle of the map, pretty close by each other. And actually, the Mongols one technically did spawn on his opponent's side of the map. If you look here, if I were to draw an invisible line of halfway in between the 2 water, it is on his opponent's side of the map, so the Mongol player is even getting slightly unlucky there. But to be fair, being the water that close in the center is also already unlucky. Imam here, trying to pick up some relics. Looks like he may have gone to the Vizier +2 Vizier before the Imams. These guys do have the combat sprint active, so they have been increased movement speed. And Lancers are pushing forward. These guys have 5 orange armor. These units only have 5 damage, so they do 1 damage each. The extra arrows will be minimal as well. Now let's just play Ring Around the Rosie, in which the Ring Around the Rosie is referenced to the Black Plague, in which the Mongols more or less expedited its adventure to Europe due to the Force Messenger system. Does get the arrow there, slowly whittling down these Lancers. The Mongol player is now, very good. He's actually going to improve Whistling Arrow. I always say Mongol players should really get that research more often. After all, it is a very powerful upgrade. We got +2 range armor on the way. He's going for the veteran Magadai research. He may be going full Magadai. He's able to fight these Lancers small numbers, but these 2 Lancers he's unable to finish off are causing issues on the trade. He needs to stop trading. That Lancer does go down. He just needs a handful of Spearmen or Crossbowmen to make his way over there, but he's going for more Megadai. He's just going straight for Megadai play. Gain +2 damage now, and the Veteran Megadai research is almost complete. That should get definitely, what, +2 damage? Putting the Megadai's damage up to 8. And the Lancer have 6 armor, so they'll actually do 2 damage, 100% damage increase. Still not missing much. If the Lancers are making a charge, he may need to use a speed arrow to keep his distance. After all, the combat charge will took a loss a lot of traders there. Does lose the market. Rebuilding one at least gets a handful of traders working. May not be a good trade rate, but that's better than 0. And we've got the Veteran Megadai here. So we're just trying to cause issues. Let's get that one out. Now the healthy... Nope, that's actually a different Lancer from these two. And Lucy does not have textiles, so these villagers are taking pretty big damage. Let's get that researching going. Another market being employed in the field. And that Lancer does go down. The Yamans drop their relics there because he has no mosque on the field. There's a mosque now. The other 2 relics are in the center of the map. These Megadai will rip apart villagers with no problem, but there's a wall there. There's not enough room for all these villagers. He has a handful of archers. Yep, the Mongol players just won't be able to do much there. No range armor just yet. Deerstone and Kurultai in this region. Try and perhaps push forward, prep to advance for an assault. He sees those Lancers. He's trying to call their numbers quickly. Softening up poorly. Single Imam will just heal those guys up, no problem. This guy is wounded because of the previous engagement. That is the same Lancer from over here. A number of towers going up for the Yam network. And the Deerstone's the only structure that you can pack up and move around for the Yam network. Outposts can't be done for that. On Imam there. These structures are very vulnerable. They have no range armor in this state when packed up. You also may need to get some extra outposts here for villager storage. It's a large number of Lancers. You can activate range armor to reduce damage output from those Megadai by 50%. And does lose number of villagers. Does get the Kurultai built. That'll give him additional damage. A little bit of choke point there. Doesn't appear to be important, but the Yam network, yep, both of those auras are being very useful. The additional percentage damage is very, very impactful. Puts him above 10 damage when there's a percentage multiplier increase, plus 20% damage. And that effectively make it so they go from doing 2 damage per arrow up to 4 damage. A little over 4 damage, I should say. Maganaos do bonus damage versus range, so they should do bonus damage versus Megadai. Though I've never really verified that because you rarely ever see Megadai being deployed at this stage of the game, let alone able to be attacked by Maganaos. Maganaos are overall a good choice. They're of course also a soft counter to structures. And trying to take out that one Lancer. Number of miners there. Except that Lancer, with this many guys here, they can actually take out Lancers at a reasonable rate. Lancer's charging forward, got some Keshiks here. He needed a front line. Has a handful of crossbows for more of a hard counter to these Lancers, which is good. Most of Maganaos were barraging last known location of villagers. Attacks of the Kurultai, of course that means the nose lines damage benefit there. Scout could strip apart. There's the arrow there, rapidly increasing attack speed for 12 seconds. Remember, he has the improved arrow. Ooh, taking a lot of splash damage there from the Mangonels. Lances have largely gone down, has a good wave of Keshiks to charge forward. He does not have any Janissaries nor crossbows. Keshiks trying to charge his way forward. Once he deals with that, he can take on the archers a little bit better. Keshiks will be excellent against them. He has no range arm increase, so these archers are doing some decent damage against them. 5 damage. Trying to focus on the Magadai, very nice. And without that range arm increase, the archers can stutter step and deal with these Keshiks. He doesn't realize he doesn't have range arm at the moment. Now these Maganai are trying to advance, maybe try to raid. He knows about these walls here. He does not know if this one has any walls over here. With our cast vision, we know it's no. But he maybe will find that soon enough, since he does have a scout here. Khan's Hunter did go down the conflict, so he no longer has a Khan's Hunter in this formation. Secondary towns are being built. Yellow? Ugh, no. Yellow's not getting lucky in spotting it. Yellow's down to 21 civilians versus 27. And with the secondary town center, blue should maintain a good economic advantage. Basic economic upgrades for the Mongols. Basic for the Ottoman, who's now going for Wheelbarrow. Town center dedicated build. Takes out a couple handful of units. Does lose some of these Magadai. They were very wounded. Trying to find another opportunity to advance. He can torch down this wall, no problem. Which destroyed all the wall segments. Sheeple shall be led to glory. Keshiks trying to charge forward. Do have a Janissary in the mix on in, which is anti-cavalry. Does have the same range as Magadai at 3.5. But of course, Khan's Hunter can change that map. Once again, a single Lancer shuts down the entire trade and giving some valuable kills. Does find an Imam there with a relic. Blue has claimed 3 relics. And I realize now there's a 3rd town center. That's just taking some good damage there. Finds a single villager there, but will lose a Keshik for it. There's walls all across this region. There's only opening here. Roletai and Deerstone's advance way forward. It doesn't really have the army to support that assault. Khan's still alive over here with a pathetically small force there. Imam advance way forward, trying to grab the relic. Could be intercepted by these reinforcements. I see a number of Magadai and Keshiks here. Magadai finds a opening. Janissary is being built. Relatively close, but does get intercepted. Decent amount of cavalry here now. We do have 28 military units versus 33. The value is very much in favor of yellow. His army is quite expensive. He is keeping up in the civilian count now. 79 versus 70. Blue has sniped a couple villagers, or yellow has sniped a couple villagers. The Oval has been redeployed. Has 5, a bit more than 5 village of sheep there. He does need more pastures into those 3 now. Spear Embrace there does stop the charge, then it gets stunned. Mangonel does roll a miss. Yellow has a single or 4 crossbowmen in the field. Has only 1 Collins Hunter. I think it'd be a good idea to get a couple spares. There's the other 3 crossbowmen. Deerstone is somewhat decapitated. He can fire arrows over this. And does not take out any villagers there. Try and break on through. Throws out Scouting Falcon there. Good number of Janissaries. They have to make sure to keep their range from them. Janissary is just more or less a hard counter to the Mongols. At least the Mongol cavalry-based play. They can still get some decent infantry with improved elite army tactics. Attacks of the Kurultai. Deerstone takes a fire. Deerstone is less important than the Kurultai. He's also body blocking his own Kurultai there. That's a big oversight. There's another Collins Hunter there. Collins Hunter does go down. Kurultai is here. Deerstone's driving away on fire. Now the Kurultai is being set ablaze. Yellow's going to try to counterattack. Sacrifice the Kurultai for an assault. Hold. Okay, we've got more pastures here that can support up to, let's assume, 2.5 villagers per pasture at the moment. Which my math is not so great at the moment. 6, 8, 12, 15 villagers approximately. Has 12, so it has a 2-for-1, so it does get a slight sheep stockpile. Deerstone trying to be printed up. We got a massive number of spearmen. Blue just has an excellent counter army in the field. Yellow's trying to go for some spring golden placements. Yeah, that's way too spearmen. He needs regular archers in the field. Crossbowman not exactly being great. He has opportunity to gauge these villagers, or the crossbowmen. Mangonel getting hit quite hard. He has to send those Keshiks engage the spearmen, which they're not. They're focusing on the Mangonel, which does give him a lot of breathing room there. Some of his Magadai is going to go down. The Mangonel needs to just be A-moved over here. And Yellow does hold here at the moment. The trade is going down, so the trade path is not good. And some of these traders getting hit as well. Yeah, they're taking a weird path on the way on return trip. Not sure why. Got another spearman here. Some of the traders have gone down. He has a very good number of traders at the moment. Definitely greater than 17. I think they're being retasked. I think they're getting retasked, so he has approximately 21. It does tier 3 Silk Road. We got some reinforcements being sent here. Pitiful Gold Vein, not really important, trying to clean up the rest of that. Istanbul Observatory now being built. Now got these spearmen heading down south. Scout and Metter. The Magadai are actually going to do their job for once and engage the spearmen while firing and moving. You actually don't see that all often. Even this game, you didn't see that formation, but the Keshiks did get stabbed there a little bit. Metter is leaving that alone is perfectly fine. It just can't hurt any villagers. Alex going to find a random trader and take it out. All you would do is just give him a headache beating those drums. Spearmen moving around. Do have some fortified outposts being researched, as well as the +2 melee armor. Couple Yam or outposts being built for the Yam network, as well as spotting. As well as this one actually is upgraded to Spring Gold for some odd reason. The Mongol player is very far from aging on up, has no villagers on gold, but he has 2,000 gold income through the trade. Blue has claimed every single relic on the map. So going for the Tide form could be quite nice. looks like he's going to just go to elite Janissaries and elite Spearmen. He's just going full counter cav, which is probably a very good composition. Deerstone being pushed on forward. Kurultai not being tasked to repair. Getting the repair up is actually relatively important. Kashik's being accepted by some spearmen. And there's the elite Janissary. Huh, they look different last time I remember. Maybe I'm just going crazy. Magadai, assuming they can keep their range, they can outrange those Janissaries, and we've got a massive number of Mangonels here. That's exactly what... Oh, that's a lot of Mangonels for both sides. Blue's Mangonels finds falling Yellow's Mangonels. Yellow's Mangonels getting counter barrage. Yellow does have a pair of Springolds firing away. We are getting distracted by some of the infantry units. Blue's doing a good job of counter barraging the Mangonels. Spearmen charging way forward. A couple Collins Hunters went down there, as well as most of Yellow's army. And the Mangonels were not enough. Blue was able to get a drop on Yellow's Mangonels with his own Mangonels, and that basically causes the Yellow assault to stall. And looks like the Deerstone will run away. He's not really concerned about letting that escape. So we're gonna try and pursue these Springolds. Magadai doing some decent work to stop them. When you get the elite Magadai research, they actually get +2 damage from it rather than just +1. Archers get +2 when they get veteran, while Magadai is inverted. He has enough gold to age on up. He probably has an adequate amount of traders at the moment. We do have these forces before to rapidly gun down these traders. Yeah, he's losing a good number of traders. Right now he's at 36. And Yellow's not responding to traders going down whatsoever. That's actually a big problem. He's going for the White Stupa. He's trying to keep his trade secured with the White Stupa stone. He's also doesn't have a very large military force in the field. Yellow's starting to disintegrate at the moment. They'll just take some damage there. More of the traders have gone down. I just see blue dots everywhere. Traders just idle here for now on. We do now the veteran Sapahi research on the way. I think there was a movement arrow there. Oh, it was an attack speed arrow. Those now advancing over here. Springald does go down. Then the sheep are starting to get bopped there. Mangonel is starting to get hit. Yellow is just simply getting overran in all directions. Maybe Imperial Age, we still having a bit of trouble. Going for veteran Magadai research. But blue is just simply everywhere, and some of his villages are simply just going on down. Got 94 civilians versus 135. Blues kill off 66, while yellows only kill off 20. And good numbers are traders, so more than twice the value. Mangonel gets a pretty hit there on those villagers. The villagers getting gunned down, traders getting gunned down because of bad pathing. Villagers going down there. Yeah, I don't think he's going for the stone commerce. It's a bit probably too expensive right now, in my opinion. He may want to, does he have the sheer bow limbs? Nope, he does not have sheer bow limbs, and yellow does back the game now. It's Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. A little bit too short. Possibly we could do that one. Too short. Yep, this one should be fine. Same players, so let's just poke around a little bit. They are random, not custom games. Let's do that other one, which was located where? Here we go. Greetings everyone, Angrade here for another Age of Empires 4 replay. Spawn on the bottom left side as the blue Abbasid Dynasty of MYI and Totan. Spawn on top right side as the orange Ottomans with Worm. When it comes to map generation, Abbasid Dynasty does have advanced berries, so he has one berry deposit here, another berry deposit next to his gold and deer and stone, plus his gold deposits here, so that's probably a good natural expansion direction. Boar, which he cannot eat. Neither player can eat pig. It is haram. 2 gold deposits, 2 stone deposits, and a berry deposit here. I think left words better than right words, though there's more gold right words, so a relatively even balance there. Deer up front. Orange cannot make use of advanced berries. Down here, got haram. Bit of stone, bit of gold, so not a lot of resources up here, while up here, wait, oh, one of his gold deposits spawn a little bit more in the center. That's not that great for him. I feel like orange is just as balanced as opponents, but also more spread out and just worse. Either way, do now the economic ring being researched. A couple of things you can do with that. You can get a cheaper town center with this research. Cheap being deposited, and Sultani Trade Network now being researched. Villager getting stabbed by that spearman. Going to try to shank in return. These 2 ladies also have a knife, they can shank him. I think he was going for enough gold for Wheelbarrow. He has enough gold for Wheelbarrow and enough resources right now for Wheelbarrow, so we'll get Wheelbarrow. Economic wing is almost complete. Now the Sultani Trade Network still on the way, but pretty close to being complete. Immediately researching the Fertile Crescent. Blue Scout just scouting around. Orange Scout here has a single sheeple to lead the glory. Another spearman here. Going for a bit of stone. Looks like going to be eyeing for a secondary town center. Villagers are actually trying to ignore the spearmen. With Fertile Crescent, it does cost 277 stone, so he has more than plenty stone. I wonder if you realize how cheap it does get with the Fertile Crescent research. Abbasid Dynasty has some of the best economy in the entire game. With the Golden One Tier 1, you get a pretty good spike in collection rate. And the Fertile Crescent makes your town centers pretty cheap. Basically, yeah, less than 150. Bahi now being deployed on out. Orange can also deploy out more traders inside of here. It is a bit expensive, doesn't give you a great return, but does technically give you a second queue going. Spearman charging way forward. Now sort of firing way to thin. He still has a regular spearman, no hardened spearman. Now the Ottoman player is also going for second town center, so it looks like both players signed for a bit of eco. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit, this is just eco stuff. Now he's trying to build a town center here. So got tertiary town center for blue. Hasn't reached Golden Age Tier 1 just yet, needs actually quite a bit more structures. Assuming town centers provide +1, yep, does provide +1. He could deploy out some cheap farms to help produce it up quickly enough. Farms don't. Housing does. 33 wood. Oh wait. I thought I said 6. Oh, he must have really built buildings so I wasn't really paying attention. He did get a decent amount of surplus of housing for the Golden Age Tier 1. There's a barracks there. Maybe a good idea just age up and go for Guillaumes. After all, boot camp Guillaumes, who is supported by composite bow archers, are very good. Orange Scout trying to stop that one. Autumn players looks like getting some resources to age on up. And looks like the Abs Dynasty is... I just saw him invest some gold, probably into the double broad axe. And Scout will take some more damage there, going for our line of walls just to keep up the region. Wait. 4th town center? Holy crap. This is actually very unusual. I don't think I've really seen... I think the last time I saw like 4 town centers with like an old Chinese or old Chinese build with Song Dynasty. And that was like, oh, probably a year ago. Like, it's been a while since I've seen a 4 town centers in Age 2. Most players just usually stop after 3. While trying to push way forward, of course he does have food stuff, so his villagers are cheaper. So he needs, it's a lot less taxing on his economy to have this many town centers. I suppose the Chinese have to pay full price to villagers, and plus since they build them even faster with Song Dynasty, they have quite a bit of food requirements just to maintain the villager queues. Got camel archers now in the build queue. Villagers getting hit there pretty hard. There are a number of spearmen. They are hardened spearmen. And we do got a round of large amount of palisade walls. We just got eco build Abbasid Dynasty. Spearman stabbing that villager. A couple of these camel archers. They also do bonus infantry like gunpowder infantry. And they do technically range janissaries by 0.25. That's not really a notable difference. But it is technically a counter to janissaries. I don't know if you should build camel archers against janissaries. Yeah, I have no, probably not. The more I look at it, it's like 24 damage. Janissaries get what? Plus 12 damage against gunpowder in return. Camel archers are more expensive than janissaries. Janissaries are 160. These guys are 230. Even with the superior Abbasid Dynasty economy, probably you shouldn't go for that. So I don't know how well that damage multiplier affects when you get veteran and elite. Maybe the math greatly changes there, but I don't know if Camel Archers are probably not the way to go against Janissaries. Who knows, maybe they are. Wall does go down there. Of course, we do have castaways for the Ottoman player, and some Lancers, and some Imams. Veteran Sipahi on the way. Abstinency is not even starting to age on up. And of course, with the research system, it's going to be a little bit of time before it gets aged on up. He will need, even tier 2 doesn't really improve the research speed by a competitive amount, other than just asking villagers to build a landmark quickly. Imam does go down there. Blue may want to be a little bit more passive at the moment. Abstinency mostly known for their very good Gilams. Phalanx now being researched. You do have the range arrow or range increase, or that was actually melee armor. Huh. That would make his units a bit more resilient to spearmen. Camel Archers, since they're classified as range, they should receive bonus damage from the Mangonel. That Camel Archer could aggravate Pumbaa there. Serves Hakuna Matata. We have now textiles being researched, balanced projectiles, military being researched, which will give them a handful of camel riders. We do have 2 Janissaries in the field. Villager does go down there. Spearman getting split damage on the Sipahi. Orange just a handful of walls here. And taking time to fill up the deer and the berries. Local doggo demands head pats. He wants one of their sticks. More walls going on up. Blue's just getting a good number on the field. Orange is segment the rest of the map off. Elsewhere and do go down there. And military wings now research. Smyrna do take some damage there. We got these villagers cooking up the deer. And now a couple Mangonels there. We got some of the spring gulls being built. Spearman just moving around up north, taking out some local doggos. Notice that the spring gull does take a volley there from the Mangonels and no damage in return. Does take the spring gull there with the Mangonels. Very good snipe. Of course, he does have 3 town cities there as far as a hard point. One, of course, the capital. We do now have the research going up. Boot camp. Veteran supply charging way forward. They're taking a bit of damage there from the Camel Archers. We've got a good number of Giloms now pulling the field to help them out. Capital only has one village garrison on the inside. Camel Archers pushing forward. Some of the Giloms being focused on down. Some of the farms are getting splashed as well. They are discounted thanks to Fertile Crescent. Horns are being forced on out. Those Giloms have no proper counter to them at the moment. He does have +1 range armor. These archers are right now doing 9 damage. They're doing 4 damage to those Giloms. The boot camp does also offer 29 additional health. He taking some damage there. Oh, my computer lagged a little bit. My apologies. Elon's push way forward, getting some good damage on these forces. A couple Janissaries going down. The Camel Archers have taken some severe damage. Giloms do offer more health than man-at-arms. The Mangonel will have trouble going through them, especially with the boot camp upgrade. And Mangonel does go down there. Up north, we've got some outposts being upgraded. We've got fortified outposts with no weapon placement. Couple horsemen there engaging some of the, or spotting engaging some of the Giloms. This one falling back, doesn't want to deal with that gate, does not set it ablaze at the moment. And I don't think Janissaries can repair it up. They do have the repair patch job ability, but it says repairs damaged siege engines, not buildings. The village now getting shanked by all these other villagers. Another fortified outpost, got a springbolt upgrade here as well. Istanbul Observatory now being deployed on out over here. And we've got the Culture Wing now being researched for the Abstinency as well. Following up the Culture Wing to get the, whatchamacallit? Huh, I don't, oh yeah, now the monks can get the conversion, probably for the preservation of knowledge, so you can get the castle or Imperial Age research, the Matasadra or whatever it's called research, cheaper and quicker. Also do have the camel handling research. Some of these outposts being set ablaze, these villagers being receiving some good amount of damage. Giloms being focused down by these Janissaries. Cause the elite Janissary research will consume as well as trench guns. Giloms moving around. We do now have Giloms making up the way up north. The rest of these berries being collected on up. Do have a handful of farms here. Some of these Giloms will fight some of these villagers. He can't let those alone. Got stone rapidly being seized here. We do have this wood here as well. Camel Archers gains good damage on those villagers. This unit does take out a Camel Archer there pretty quickly. Cam Archer moving around. Good number the Cam Archer's gone down. He's probably not going to continue them, but we actually do see the elite Camel Archer research, as well as Camel support. No Camel Archers on the build queue. Going for elite arm tactics, more melee damage. We do now have these Force 3-4 crossbow firing away. I just don't really see elite Ottoman crossbow all too often. Most time people just transition to the Janissary. Now got a line of stone walls attempting to be built by blue. They'll just need to get, they do get inside of the keep. Senior Hero is being researched there. That one spot is going to cause some issues. They'll just collecting up some wood over here. We got these villagers taking some damage. Got Keelons moving around. As we got this villager taking some hits. Good number of elite Janissaries now blown field. They do have less health than regular hand cannoneers, so a bit more vulnerable to mangonels. Well, at least the opponent's mangonels. We do now have these Keelons push up north, trying to find some more villagers. More Keelons being streamed on in. They are elite Keelons, having staggering 310 health at the moment. Keelons are spreading on out. Taking quite a bit of fire there. Got an outpost here being set ablaze. Gonna try to charge forward to get some repairs onto it. Those go down. Those need to get back in that keep. And I think as well, he does have stone walls being built around the south trade post, so you can always get some trade going. And he does not have the trade wing. This will give him some armor. This will give him plus 25 drop off. This will give him plus 30%. So it's going to be a bit of investment to go for very good traders. Right now, I just have to work with discounted traders, which is still pretty good. Now we got some great bomb bars being built. Got a handful of these wall segments going on up. These workshops not being built. Got blues trying to seize the stone. I wonder. So just tier 2. Tier 3 does take 60 structures. Does take a significant amount of structures, but the Avacid player is almost there. His village is going down, but he has plenty of town centers. He also has probably a little bit too many villagers at the moment. Well, Orange has less than 100 villagers, able to get a very large army at the moment. 91 military in this field versus just 47. Blue could just outright lose because he can't deploy a large enough army. Orange trying to push way forward. We got a good number of these elite Camel Archers. They do slightly more bonus damage versus the gunpowder units. Up to 31 barring armor. Janissaries will do 23 with plus 20 retaliation as well. A lot more in return. Jones is taking out a number of orange villagers. And looks like this keeps on going down, trying to be repaired up by a handful of villagers. Those are plus some hand cannoneers, which are improved by boot camp, so they're very healthy. More great bomb bars being blown in the field. He does not have the increased health or armor research. Spring golds. Will be still generally pretty good against them. More straightforward with these units. Golems will take a bit of damage there. These Golems now push away forward. We'll see a big conflict. A number of methods here. Greatly improving attack speed these units. Orange's army is larger, but blue's is higher quality. These camel archers, of course, still have the same 3.75 range, but their attack speed is still slightly faster than regular archers. Gilliam trying to break their way forward, but it looks like the Gilliam's starting to disintegrate. And these cannoneers just being moved forward, which is not good. And it looks like the Gilliams are being durable enough with their reinforcements just streaming on in, and Orange actually backs out the game there. A little bit too premature there, but either way, this is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Before I get on the next replay, I do need to use the restroom. Please give me one moment. My apologies, I have returned. Huh. There's something weird about my Twitch. Seems. One moment. Okay, it just when you have minimize or half the screen, it shows. Sorry, just curious about something. Either way, on to the next replay. In fact, on to the next person. Oh, since I cast a replay from this person, because usually I just start from the top of the leaderboards, make my way downwards. And we have visible replays. Too short. We can go down quite a bit since I know I haven't cast them in a very long time. It looks like the lore some of these replays are just simply not available for some odd reason. I think it's actually getting to a different patch. Well, nothing there I can grab. My voice is still not good. Wait. This one. Got some replays here. Got a decent length of replay here. Yeah, open up another drink. I'm dealing with a stam bug. Please give me one moment. My apologies. Alright, let's go and get started. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another H-Pirates 4 replay. On bottom right side as the red Ayubids, we have Krakid. On top left side as the magenta Rus, we have Muhodo. The house was of course being put in a field. When it comes to wildlife, both the Rhesus deer deposit spawn relatively close by, which is pretty convenient for him. Red does use access to improve berries, which does have a berry deposit here near some deer. Another berry deposit way off the side, next to some gold, but a lot of natural foliage help there. Won't really cover it, but does help out. Other deer deposits spawn a little bit up north, so maybe that's a good spot for a secondary town center. Also provides presence near this stone deposit. And let's see, got gold and stone here, gold here. Let's see, what would be a good spot for a high trade house? This would probably be the best spot for a high trade house for the Russian. I doubt we do have, we're going to see the Abbey of Trinity, but maybe we do. Now he's aging up with economic wing growth. Give him 3 villagers and make his berries last 50 resources longer. Wonder if he makes sure the proper... Yep, he does task off these berries in time. Very nice. And now look at the Kremlin being pulled in the field. Next to a stone deposit. Kremlin's now built. Going for a bit of wood. Is he eyeing for a early night? Early night. We got the scout here trying to torch down the mining camp, but thanks to the House of Wisdom being +5 rain for fire armor, it's going to take a lot more torches here, going down by 5 or 8 damage per torch. Of course, this is not fully built, so it will not be affected by the House of Wisdom just yet. Our scout does take a little bit of fire there, nothing too significant. And we got triple scout here just causing issues. And oh, we got professional. Oh, losing that scout there is actually important because we got professional scouts on the way. He can start claiming some of this deer deposit here. We are seeing a replacement scout. He's just going to scout around a little bit until professional scouts are researched. He has placed out a second mill here, just to get better coverage. This still be a decent spot for building farms. I don't know if it's exactly in the proper grid, but it'd be decent enough. We do now have a barracks going on up. He should keep an eye on professional scouts, seeing the deer will be very nice. Go for this deer deposit first. He has sheep at home, so he has food for the meantime. He can take a little bit extra time to get the deer. Go for the more valuable deer. Professional scouts now researched. Red scout will spot this. He's actually in attack move. He's trying to intercept, but 2 magenta scouts could just turn around and engage. Plus he has now the early night, so just let the early night deal with them. There's now survival techniques. Does scare a couple deer. I don't know how dangerous it is to try to grab one of these deer and run with a scout. But there's still 3 deer here. That's perfectly safe and edible. His scouts now push way forward. He can always grab this deer deposit as well. Iobid player. Of course, the Iobid still has this bug up there. We don't actually see the age up. You have the Culture Wing Logistics getting 3 dervishes, so he's going to try to grab some relics. Our Knights can help him police the field. Scout trying to retaliate. Knight is going to rotate around. Will take a bit of damage. Scouts do bonus damage for the scouts. He will go down 4 hits. Maybe 5 hits with the health regen. Now he's trying to run. He can turn around and pick up that carcass now. Yes, he is. Trade house is now being deployed in the field. Ardent Spearmen being researched. There's the 3 dervishes. Knight is camping this relic. Just to make sure he doesn't get converted. Dervishes, I don't know how much they have. 120 health, which seems the same as regular monks. I actually never really compared the health between the 2. Now looks like Mitch is trying to push down south to collect up those deer deposits now. All the deer here has been claimed. High trade house being built here, which will have 1, maybe 2 trees help them out there in that placement. Camel Lancer not pulling a field. Of course, it's an age 4 unit versus an age 3 or age 3 unit versus an age 2 unit with a camel unease as well. It's going to have severe troubles. Relic has been picked on up. It's going to be hard to spot it with shrubbery and everything nearby, and he can't really stop and fight. He has to keep on running. This relic is going to be safe enough. Over here, it looks like it does reaches to the ends of the earth. Knight taking some damage there. The wolf is trying to pursue that knight. Good spear brace there. A couple of lancers are going down. He still has early knights, no regular knights. He doesn't have the regular knight research on the way. And Camel Lancer just ripped apart everything. And of course, he does have the dervishes here to pick up those relics. Lancer's push way forward. He does have 5 charges of the militia available. I wonder how much deer he's grabbed over here. He's claimed it looks like 3 out of the 7. Outpost and mill there. Spearman here. Going down for free. Scouts looks like going to be micro to grab those deer. These ones have not been touched. And you've got a warrior monk now in the field. Orange has claimed 4 relics, while Magenta's only claimed 1. We also have a wooden fortress here. A little bit strange on the back line. Guess we really want to make sure they didn't get raided. How's it there? Knights heading down south. They're regular knights now. Overall, we've got Ayabid mostly just Camel Lancers with a handful of archers being queued on up. Versus assigned Spearman Knight. Knights will find a good number of villagers who are currently unprotected. Gets an even charge attack there. If he gets +1 damage, he could have 2-shot at these villagers. He does not have textiles at the moment. Even if he did have even did have textiles, +1 damage would make it take 3 attacks rather than 4. Nice, taking some damage there. Going to be pursued. Magenta has actually claimed a sacred site there. He's got a little bit of stone there. 6 villagers on stone. Spearman here getting hit by multiple archers. Going to try to take out the archer there and the camel lancer. Golski will take out neither. Magenta's taking a lot of losses so far. He has taken out 5 villagers, so has a slight villager advantage. Only partially covered with the age up of Red's initial age up. And these, if he wants everyone to go for traders, it's more in the center than his opponents, so Magenta has a bad trading spot. We have to try to start his trade run from over here. Going here will provide a pitiful amount, probably around 40 at most. Camel does go down. Red's pushing forward with a size amount of Camel Lancers. I wonder, this last age up, he will probably go for Master Smiths or for the Advisors. We could see reinforcements. After all, 7 Desert Lancers every 2 minutes is not a bad value. I have a feeling it's going to be Master Smiths or the Advisors. We're definitely not going to see the Trader Wing Bazaar. And I have no idea how big the discount is for Trader Wing Bazaar, but it's probably not worth it. The only way the Trader Wing Bazaar could be used from Age 4 if the value of the trades are just absolutely free. We do have a Warrior Monk here, which is providing Saint's Blessings, not glowing, probably because of who I probably have Red selected. Canalizers, some of them starting going down there. If he falls back, the Warrior Priest can heal this up. Take a little bit of time. Oh, being tasked to repair up the outpost. Does get on the inside now. Try to focus on the Warrior Monk. He has no range armor. And can't heal himself. Camel Lancer does go down there. These guys need to keep on running. A couple of the knights do go down. We see almost enough gold to age up for. We do see enough gold to age up for the Ayabid player. Just needs a lot more food. Only has 10 villages of food, so he may need to fix that sooner than later. This tier deposits down to 1. Oh nope, there's some here. Not sure how much. Looks like all the deer are down there. Nope, I think yep, looks like all the deer are down there. Not taking time to use professional scouts to recover those deer. We do have a second talent center from Magenta as well. Red has also a second talent center as well. Got a big engagement here, mostly spearmen and knights. Got a Mangonel deployed somewhere for the Reefs player. These are archers can cause some issues for Magenta. Overall, looks like Magenta does have a larger force. Has a couple horsemen mixed on in as well. It looks like Magenta will break on through. Multiple outposts here. He's trying to seize this gold deposit. It is on more of his opponent's side of the map. And Monster is charging way forward. And now do you have some Spring Golden place himself being deployed out here as well. Red's food situation's not good. Has a handful of farms now pulled in the field. Push way forward. Mangonels gets some hits there on the archers. We've all got Sultan's Mamluks now research as well. Red does pull back with villagers. And we do have a third time now pulled by Red, so the village count has been evened out. And Red will get a slight advantage, but at this point in time, it won't last all for too long due to the nature of how close they are to the above 100 villagers when they stop producing villagers. Better to get there 50% faster at this moment. You now have Herbal Medicine now being researched by the Irbid player. He must have a large number of wounded units he wants to fix up. It's a pretty rare research to see. That Warrior Monk is still alive. He could task the Warrior Monk actually on the Sacred side. That's actually been an oversight, I would say. Dervish being pursued. Arrows select equipped outpost, trying to defend. Sheriff Barracks and Archer Range now being pulled in the field. Big conflict here. I don't know who will win. I'm assuming the Camel Lancers, but the Knights here in large numbers looks like. Good shots there. There's also, of course, the Monk here, providing Saint's blessings. Some of them. Guess want to see Saint's blessing. No, still no Saint's blessing. Guess the Monk has not been really getting any hits there. Couple spearmen getting some damage on these villagers. Crossbowmen do go down there. We do now have these Camel Lancers charging right forward. Bit of damage on these Knights. All of them quite wounded. I wonder, do we see the age up? Nope, no, we don't see the age up. Bruce player is relatively close to aging on up. But also going to be applying some pressure. He has a very nice military size. Red has 50 units. Magenta has a higher quality force as well. Good number of spearmen, good number of knights, so he has plenty of anti-structure damage. Monk does have a bit more counter units. Great hit on those crossbowmen, annihilating them. Spearmen and knights charging way forward. All of Red's siege weapons have gone down. Magenta so has both his mangonels in the field. Magenta's breaking his way forward. Over here we have a warrior monk stabbing some villagers. Got some walls going on up. Berries, 500 berries remaining. Does have 330 villagers and food at the moment, so he does have decent food income. Over here, just got 27, a decent amount of villagers and gold. He almost has enough to age up. He could hold off for a moment, age up, and go for a timely attack. He's going with the high armory. Couple shots there from the Spring Guards. Villager does get impaled there. We do have Red has decent force there. The House of Wisdom does have 12,000 health and plus 5 fire armor. All these units are going down. And now the player's age on up. He's going to get out the Elite Spearman research, get his fertilization, going for a cannon placement somewhere. And going for Round Schultzy. He needs some trebuchets with battering rams. Trebuchets may be a little bit better at the moment, as much as I'm biased towards battering rams, of all things. Trebuchets will help him siege down the House of Wisdom. He only has to take out these 2 structures there, and then he wins. He can set up a siege camp from a distance and protect those trebuchets. And now the Banded Arms, Rolling Shutter. Also seeing this bit of gold there. Going for Spring Gold and Arrow Slit. It does fire around. Oh, on the local doggo, so it's incomplete wall. Nope, that's not incomplete wall. It's the deer. Wait. Hard. It's a deer carcass. Can you traverse that? I have no idea if you can traverse that. And of course, my voice is already going out. Camel Lancers push their way forward. Some of these villagers are getting impaled. Villager does go down there. Cannon firing away. Camel Lancer does go down. Does ablaze that wall, and he's not replacing it. He's replacing it now. Lancers or Knights are falling on back. A decent number of these Elite Spearmen. No Elite Knights. You maybe not mind to go for Elite Knights. Overall, he still has a good number of Spearmen. Has 1 man-at-arms on the field as well. Villagers starting to get chased and impaled. Knights making their way down south. Spearman push right forward, gains good damage on these structures. Of course, these structures do have 5 additional fire armor. Consider firing away with 8 villagers inside. Spearman finds the Spring Gulls and will stab them. Mangonel is not pushed right forward. They are technically assault counter structures. Knights trying to raid around and get some villagers. Good hit there on those Spearmen. Spring Gull does take some damage here. Group of villagers do go down. These forces are falling on back. Got some damage on this town center. Nothing too significant at the moment. Knights does find some more villagers down here. Red does have a superior number of villagers at the moment. Red only has 44 military field. Has some resources to work with. Is he aging up? He is aging up. He's going for military reinforcements. Getting some extra desert raiders would not be bad. don't see... Yep, the first round of Desert Raiders does take a little bit, does go much more quicker. They went to the veteran, yeah, he's going for the veteran Desert Raider research now. Nice to get cleaned on up. This force is super straightforward. Secondary towns are being set ablaze by a couple Mangonels here, 3 of them. Even against Spearmen, they would do quite well, those Mangonels. Good volley there on his opponent's crossbowmen and archers. Desert Raiders charging way forward. They do offer no bonus for siege, but they're still good at that. Looks like he will start to stabilize. A couple more Spearmen charging way forward. But siege weapons do go down. There's the veteran Desert Raider research. A number of villagers went down there to these Streltsy and Spearmen. Red's now down 117 versus opponent's 115, so it's even out quite a bit. Now we do have the elite archer research. Spearman does go down, so does the Streltsy. Outpost does go down. There's a bit of opening there. Red could actually eye for a gate or a stone tower in order to mount some units on top. There's another round of Desert Raiders. Now going for the whatchamacallit, infantry support. Increase the armor of infantry. Increase the armor of nearby camels by 3. So he gets some pretty beefy Desert Raiders. Maybe ready to set them in range mode and let the Ghiloms charge forward. Let's see he is doing that. There's veteran Desert Raider. He's a bit more gold and of course wood. Got still gold here in reach, as well as gold deposit within reach. Russian players just eyeing for Streltsy. For more of these Strelets. Spearmen and Strelets will find some of these villagers. We have textiles researched. Find some shots on this keep. Priest Axles, elite men arms for the Russian. That's interesting. Overrun does snipe a spring gold there. Those keep passing some damage. Tasking a handful of villagers would be half bad. Mangonel finds a shot there. Archer's definitely a good idea. They'll be effective against the Strelets, as well as be very effective against these Spearmen. Keep being repaired on up. I'm not sure where that Culverin went. He must have already lost it. Red has a battery and push way forward. A couple horse archers also deployed in the field for Magenta. That's a weird transition. Doesn't have Gallop just yet. Keep slowly being whittled on down. More villagers being tasked with repairs. Insufficient stone. And Magenta's falling back now. Also, Magenta is going for these man-arms for a beefier frontline spearmen. Also, they will be good against these archers. Unusual transition, but overall I think it is a good transition. Red only has a handful of crossbow in the field, just 3, going for 3 more now. keep is no longer set ablaze. The villagers may want to be tasked on back to a resource. He's definitely going to need to seek out some stone. He has stone in the back line as town. I can see the big, large stone deposit here. Only been touched 50%. Magenta right now has an army of 36. He has plenty of food and wood. Maybe good idea to get a large number of horsemen or maybe horse archers. Good hits there onto that keep. The keep does go down. More shit is going down. More hits on the archery range. Over here, villagers getting hit by these man-at-arms. Now got a good number of Desert Raiders charging way forward to intercept these siege weapons. And well, round of militia to draw some fire, draw a bit of damage. He has 15 remaining at the moment. They won't last all too much longer. First main arms push way forward. The House of Wisdom has not been really prepared. Orders and structures going to go on down. Got these man arms engaging these villagers. Incendiary arrows now being researched for the Ayyubid player. These units now falling back. Archers now engaging some of these Streltsy over here. And now the House of Wisdom is set ablaze, so it's very important. He is asking a handful of villagers to get it repaired on the hub. Bombars will take out the House of Wisdom. The House of Wisdom has gone down. Now just need to hit the capital. 7,000 health is much more doable than 15,000 health. 17,000, I should say. That's in a good position. They will get in place relatively soon. We're increasing their attack speed. He has fallen back. He all he needs to do is keep his bombards alive. That's now got Bill trying to torch it. But he has 2 bombards here. He's hitting the healthier one first. I think one will go down. Actually, nope. He will stop the villagers. Villagers charging way forward. One more round of volleys and he's down. And that's game. This Angrade saying, think of watching, and on to next replay. Oh, no. Got a decent replay length here. So my apologies. I do need to use the restroom again. Please give me one moment. My apologies, I'm back. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age of Empires 4 replay. So on bottom left side as the red French, we have Krakid. On top right side as the Cyan Holy Roman Empire of Floater Oto. When it comes to map generation, both are Europeans, they don't get improved berries. Red's the deposit spawned way out of here, as well as close by. We see boar over here next to some stone, a bit of gold. Both of other 2 gold deposits over here for red. Signs both his deer deposits spawn in the same direction with a bit of stone and some gold. Up here is also 2 gold deposits pretty close by each other. And of course Pumbaa. Looks like, let's see, we're probably going to see some early knights, probably going to see the School of Cavalry, but not the Chamber of Commerce. Cyan will probably go for the Aachen Chapel. There's Aachen Chapel there. Will also help him improve collecting up the food. Not close enough to the berries, or gold. Ugh, I'm getting all my words mixed on up, aren't I? The School of Cavalry now being built here, and sheeple have been tasked on home. And now got a bit of wood being collected on up as well. Stone deposit way over here, but he's not making time to do it, so probably won't see secondary town centers. I think it's going to be a fast castle for Cyan. Red is probably going to try a bit of harassment. Got the Royal Knight now being deployed on the field, an early Royal Knight. And now we actually got a barracks and a stable being deployed on the field, so maybe not necessarily a fast castle. Royal Knight pursuing this scout here. Now got more Royal Knights being deployed on the field. Royal Knight charging way forward. He does pull back nice and early. We do have some Cyan horsemen now on the field. 2, third one on the way. Cyan scouts being pursued by a Royal Knight. Horseman over here does find a Royal Knight. Trying to take out some villagers. We'll take a good amount of stabs. The villagers do get a round of shanking on the horseman as well. And that Royal Knight was not properly charging there. This Royal Knight going to receive a bit of damage. Or not. Royal Knight does get some stabs there on that horse or scout.